Good morning, folks. After 6 weeks I've been able to get out for the day in spirited conditions. It's 10 to 15 knots blowing from the west, so I just spent half an hour tacking my way out of the mooring field you can see behind me. So that was exciting, and the 15 knot gusts come through and it's all hands to the tiller and the sheets. It's getting windier and windier, and I think we're hitting 20 knot gusts. At this point, I've taken the advice of Len Hedges from Lisa Jane. Drop the jib. I'm on a second reef. I started reefed, which was wise because changing it out here would be kind of tricky. But dropping the jib and raking the centerboard back just, a third, and really placid now. Like, it's still frightening, but it's all under control, and I'm happy to be out here again. Hopefully I don't need them today. Good on you, gents and ladies. This fella's just challenged me to a race. Not fair, he's got all his sails up. Beautiful big boat. Portuguese beach being very crowded today. It's the sheltered side, of course, in the westerly. We've made it out into the mouth of the Hawkesbury. It's known as Broken Bay out here. We've got the wind's kicked up, so I've dropped the jib again and kicked the centerboard forward just to keep things sane. Now you can see, what do we got? There's Lion Island behind me, and if we still heading north, it took us about hour 45 from Bayview to get up to Broken Bay today, so that's good time for a little boat. You can see quite choppy here, and we're in spray jackets just to stay warm and dry. Anyway, better concentrate. getting out into the westerly proper out here. So I'm just going backwards and forwards over the swell and just playing with the very strong breeze. Now, I have to admit, I'm doing the grandma jibe. Now I heard this was for those of us who don't really want to risk doing anything bad. So it's like a tack that goes right around the clock and comes back up on the other tack. So I've been doing a bit of that, I have to admit. So I'm not going to win any points for sailing today. Palm Beach Lighthouse, northern tip of Sydney. So from here we go up to the central coast. Don't know if you can see against the glare there. That's Ettalong, that's the central coast. A trip I've crossed here and been up there in an earlier video. Unfortunately that video is not terribly good, but yeah, I've been across here. It's considered open ocean, this part of Broken Bay, eastward of Lion Island. So you got to carry all your offshore stuff at this point, sorry. And looking north, I think it's Maitland Bay is up there. A video of Bruce Dyson Smith going up there. I'd like to do it, but today's not the day. It took me 2 hours to get this far, so it'll be play around and then make my way back. Well, that all got rather hectic. So as you know, I was out in Broken Bay and played around out there, which was fine going out, but coming back in against the westerly, it took me a good hour of working all the sheets and tacking back in, and it was quite difficult. I had to put, even though the wind was really strong, I had to put the jib up to get enough speed to actually make any way. Otherwise I was just going backwards and forwards under the main. So there's not much footage of that because it was really tricky, and it's the closest I've ever come to a capsize too. I went right over, dumped everything, leant over, popped back up, but it was only because I had the jib sheet over my knee, as I do, and main in my hand. I could just let everything off really quickly and just haul into it. So we're back in Pittwater itself. I've come back in. That's Palm Beach headland behind us, Barrenjoey, and I'm hoping for a bit more of a relaxing cruise south towards home. I need a break. We're really glad I left the motor at home today. Really had to work for it. Be a proper sailor. Coming out of the channel out at sea, I had to sail my way back in against the wind, and of course sailing back home to the boat ramp. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed being out here, but I'm heading back to the ramp now. Till next time, we'll see you later. Bye.